It's in the game.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
This is the stage, Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So New Mexico State's offense that has the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this defense has forced a couple of incompletions, and now with a chance to get off the field on 3rd and 10. Back to pass, it's Webster. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's King. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Makes a connection. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for... Oh, they block it. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
The Lobos offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Humphrey. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Snags it, and he's open.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Lobos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The run inside. It's Humphrey. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico! Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. The give, it's Stanley. Nice move to keep running. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stanley. There's a little room there. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Snagged in the middle. It's Stanley. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Aggies! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Humphrey. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Humphrey. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Humphrey. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Lobos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Lobos! Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stanley. And he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Webster. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. New Mexico State will be forced to punt.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Zings it complete to the right. Spins away from one. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes a grab and room to run. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Beck's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second time. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Running inside. It's Stanley. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Wants to throw. It's Webster. Got it. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Snags it on the right. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Good timing on the quick out. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. From the gun. Stepping to the right. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Thrust that arm out. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Extending the play. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you're doing.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They'll run play action. They're working that left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Aggies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy in front of us.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. On the ground with the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to run it. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throws to the back. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Fires to the middle. He's open on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And the Lobos are threatening in the red zone. The run inside. It's Humphrey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism, and you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
He'll bring it out. It's Fry. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stanley. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. As we head into the 4th quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the 2 backs stack up. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's Webster. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback keep. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly on the move. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. grabbed in the backfield. It's Stanley. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of 1st down yardage. And now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? Looking to throw. Here's a heat. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. A two-tier job for this offense. First, get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the 4th quarter. Quick step and go. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. The Aggies get it right back.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run now.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the ground to try to move the chains. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Lobos have their offense in high gear. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you could talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for